Welcome back to Gaming with the Hackets. So, I tried to see if boron would stop a meltdown, but I don't know if it was a very fair test because it wasn't maxed out. So, what I'm going to do is load the core completely with boron and see if we can start up just by punching the fuel in while the rods are at 0. So get this set up and we'll get going. Okay, while that's loading up, I'll just get some stuff set up.
New operating mode established. Nominal mode. Attention. Security restrictions have been overridden.
And I'll just borrow city power. I'm not going to play this file, so I don't know why I'm activating this. Okay. I'm just going to fast forward. Ooh. What do you think? 4 hours is good? I didn't know this would take so long. Okay, well, I don't know if this pump's on fire or not, but no more is going in, so let's check our level. That's probably why. I don't even know if you can go above that level, so we'll just try this out. We're gonna see if it'll go up some more. If not, then I'll just immediately move on. I mean, it looks like it's slightly going up. Oh, it's slightly going down and up. Probably because I'm draining and adding at the same time. Oh boy, that went down a lot. Alright then. Okay, it can go up. I'm going to add some water back in because it should come from that storage tank, so... mean, even still, that's... I don't even think that's moved. Why is this only at 41? It should go to 50. I don't know. Guess it's maxed out at 41 for some reason. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's moved at all. So I'm thinking that's just not functioning. Okay, well, we'll keep going. See how high it can get. I mean, this graph pegs it probably what, 6,000? I know I'm almost out of space with water. I mean, I got 20,000 gallons, so I should be able to peg that before. See what 1 hour gives us. Okay. All right. That's fine. We'll go with this. Okay, so we're at 7,760. I don't know how high it can actually go. Maybe it could go up to 8. But now we're gonna do our test. So we're gonna pull the rods to 0 and then slam the fuel in. Haven't added anything new here. I wonder if they ever updated this. Nope. Danger position, right? No? Wonder what that alarm was. Maybe it was pressure? Oh, I'm not speeding up for some reason. Okay. Oh, we'll just leave it. There goes nothing. So temperature is going up. So if we reach 55, will we go critical and then spike? Guess we'll see in a second. I feel like I should keep adding boron.
The reactor has reached critical mass, and its status has changed to reactive.
I don't think it's going to get that high. I mean, we might get some steam going on. Okay. Let's try adding more boron. Activity is going up. Why they keep sticking their pointer finger out. What the heck?
The reactor has reached critical mass, and its status has changed to reactive.
Why did it redo that? Okay. Still coming up with boron.
The reactor core coolant has started to circulate. I mean, granted, it is the boron is definitely doing something, but it's definitely not shutting down the reactor. So it's kind of a bummer. Why is it going down now? Is it
because I have the flow on.
The reactor core coolant has stopped circulating. Warning, danger alarm.
That's weird. It just did that again.
The reactor has reached critical mass, and its status has changed to reactive.
That's so weird. Now it's even higher than it was. I'm so confused. Now we're out of space again, so I can't add more boron. Dang. It's still going up.
The reactor core coolant has started to circulate. Warning, danger alarm. Warning, danger alarm.
I'm not really sure what is going on. It doesn't really seem like boron's doing much. I mean, obviously it's keeping our... It's like the reactor goes non-reactive.
The reactor has reached critical mass, and its status has changed to reactive.
And then goes reactive, which is weird. Alright, whatever. I'm gonna turn this off, see what happens now.
The reactor core coolant has stopped circulating. Warning, danger alarm.
So... I don't know if it's just going to keep cycling back and forth and then temperature just going up over and over. Wish I could skip faster. Oh, my mouse isn't free spinning anymore. I wonder if something broke in it. figured the steam generator would be leaking. That's really high. I feel like the rods will fail before anything else. And our boron is still going up. We're at 14,000 ppm and it's still not stopping the reaction.
Danger alarm.
It almost seems like adding the boron with these rods at 100 is actually making the reactivity worse. Because it went from like 10 something to 11 something. Now we're sitting at 12. The core just went non-reactive and now again.
The reactor has reached critical mass, and its status has changed to reactive. Warning.
Core integrity is
Danger
still
alarm.
100.
The reactor core temperature has exceeded the operating maximum.
You know what? That's fine. How is core integrity still at 100?
Warning. Critical alarm. Imminent danger. The temperature of the reactor core has reached a critical level.
Okay, well our final ppm is 15,000. I don't know if adding more is actually going to do anything. Yeah, I'll just leave it off. Or leave it on.
Warning. Danger alarm.
How do we not have steam? Critical temp.
Danger alarm.
Oh, there's the steam. I was going to say.
Danger alarm. The integrity of the control rods of the reactor core has fallen below the operating limit.
Low integrity of the rods. Low quantity of... Oh, God.
Warning. Danger alarm.
Xenon's all over the place. Up, down, up, down. Although it's not actually gaining anything.
Danger alarm. The integrity of the fuel core has fallen below the operating limit.
Well, I guess if I want to keep experimenting, I'm going to have to get some KI. And now my hazmat suit. It's like the fourth critical mass. Clearly, we've had a core rupture. Our control rods are gonna pop. That would be epic.
Warning. Danger alarm. The integrity of the reactor
Ooh.
core has dropped below the operating limit.
Oh. Oh, the radiation's getting bigger. God. Oh, God.
Warning. Critical alarm. Imminent danger. The integrity of the control rods in the reactor core has fallen below structural.
All right, well, let's see him blow up. Well, I've just discovered a new way to die, and you can get crushed. Oh, man. All that work for nothing. Well, I wish you could, like, somehow, you know, reverse the game. And I heard it moving, and I was like, am I going to be in the way? And then I didn't think anything of it. Didn't think I was going to get crushed. Well, so adding boron in high quantities and starting up the reactor leads to some real weird operating conditions. I don't really know what to call that. Because, like, it almost seemed like it was making the reactor go non-reactive, but it still had reactivity. Because we were, like, always above 10, but I don't know, it was like 4 or 5 times the reactor went, you know, reached critical mass and went reactive again. So that was, I wasn't expecting anything like that. Honestly, what I was expecting was boron would go up enough that it would just kill reactivity completely. But honestly, like, it seemed like the more I added, after a certain point, it just kept going up. And every time it did that, you know, reach critical mass, it seems like the reactivity gauge jumped up another couple points. So I don't really know what to make of that. But what it seems like is that boron will not chemically shut down the reactor. So regardless of how much boron you actually add, you can never shut down the reactor, which is a flaw, because that is a thing you can do. You can add boron to your coolant and shut down the reactor chemically. But you'd only do that at, like, your control rods failed or you couldn't insert them. Something happened to the control rod system where all electronics failed or something. So you had a, well, even then they should drop. So I don't know, maybe they got stuck. Not battle damage, but I don't really know. Maybe you tried to insert them with the crane and you broke them and destroyed all the control rods, and then you wanted to shut down the reactor with boron. I mean, obviously you wouldn't be able to add it fast enough to shut down the reactor. Things are going to get squirrely before you even get to that point, like primary ruptures, and I don't know, maybe it would do like what it did in the past where it spikes up, comes down, goes back up a little less high, goes back down, a little less high, goes back down, and then eventually just bounces up to like 200, 300 degrees, which poses no real risk to that integrity of the core or the fuel or anything. So I don't know, kind of weird. Not what I was expecting for the boron. I would have thought by now they'd change that. but apparently not. So really, it looks like boron, the only useful thing is keeping xenon at bay. And that's literally it. So, and then even then, I mean, yeah, with the boron that high, we'd probably have a really low rod height, or really high rod height. Our rods would be almost fully pulled out of the core, but I mean, you could still operate, I would imagine. It would probably burn out your fuel a lot faster than anything else, just having the rods that high. So I think the sweet spot for boron's probably like 16 to 2200 ppm, somewhere around there. And then once you set it, you don't have to do anything. Like, honestly, you don't have to add more boron or anything. So yeah, I'm curious if anyone's gotten that to work, where they can get the reactor to shut down with just boron alone. So I guess if you've done that, you know, let me know in the comments. But based on what I've just did, I don't know if it would be even possible to do. So anyways, sorry I died, but thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and check y'all later.